Well, hello YouTubers, welcome to my channel. Well, on the weekend of Memorial Day, what better do I have to do than to make an update video on this 2001 Ford F250 Powerstroke. This is a truck that my family has owned since 2015 when I was a senior in high school, and it has hit the 150,000 mile mark, and I'm just going to go over what good we've had out of this truck and what the bad is and just how these things hold up. I'll say owning this was quite an interesting experience. This was meant to be our pulling truck, but it hasn't seen that much heavy loads. The only heaviest we've ever pulled out of this truck was probably around 4,000 pounds, and that was our farm tractor that we pulled. About a 500-pound trailer, and then the tractor was 3,500 pounds, so that's the heaviest this thing's ever pulled. But let me go and give you a walk around the truck. See, it's got all the ranch hand accessories, the front bumper, bed rails, headache rack, toolbox, and rear bumper. As you can see, the coating on it has seen better days. This little plastic painting around the tow mirrors has gotten kind of come off. That's just cosmetic. This truck has been holding up exceptionally well. This truck is an 01, so it's got the old 7.3 liter Powerstroke. Really excellent engines. I gotta say, the only thing that we've ever had anything wrong out of this truck was the transmission, and that was actually the biggest problem. You can look underneath. It's kind of hard to see, and I'm not probably getting a good angle, but it does have a rebuilt transmission. This is the automatic transmission, the 4R100, which is basically an updated E40D with heavier duty clutches compared to the 90s models. One thing I really don't like about these trucks is that puny little misexcuse for a transmission cooler that's actually behind this AC condenser. It's just very small, and I don't think would work very good, especially for cooling this transmission. But anyway, to be honest, I would have done a 6.0 transcooler swap, but for a truck this old, it's probably not even worth it. Truck came with a Viper alarm system on it. It was on the truck when we got it. We are currently the second owners of this truck. This truck used to be owned by a kid who went to high school in Boerne, Texas. He used this truck as basically his obvious diesel lover, which surprisingly it's in decent condition. The seats have been restitched with vinyl because the original cloth was really worn out, especially in this section right here where the fabric kind of tore up. So we decided to get that stitched to make it look nicer. This truck's currently sitting at 153,000 miles and still runs strong. Let's go ahead and give this thing a start. And off we go. Very smooth running engine. These 7.3s are just really sought after. They may not be the most powerful thing on the planet, but in terms of longevity, that's where it counts. She is. This motor has never had any mechanical issue. Everything's still intact. The only minor thing that we've ever had wrong with the motor is that wastegate on the turbo was step open and kept losing boost pressures. So we put that Banks Duke head wastegate actuator on, and it's been performing good ever since. cold air intake. It was put on probably when it was running 146,000 miles. We used to have a K&N cold air intake. It's super cheap and kept letting hot air into the engine, increasing horsepower and economy, so that's why I decided to throw this on. Performing really good. You can see right here one of the pulleys is squeaking. This is minor. Doesn't have any blow-by. That's just smoke, not blow-by. Some people get those confused. You set the cap down, it doesn't blow straight off. Another way to tell if the blow-by is not major, you set it right here, and it doesn't blow off. You see the motor runs very good. It's just normal for these trucks to be smoking like that. But to be honest, these 7.3s are back when Navistar actually made really good diesels. The 6.0s aren't really bad, they just need those head studs to prevent blown head gaskets. Because up then, after this, is when Navistar started going all cheap, mostly with the 6.0s and 6.4s. Very nice. Amazing truck. Well guys, that was the update on the 01 F250. Hope you all enjoyed it. Be sure you all like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.